Van, what are you going to explain me as?
Well, you have a lawyer name, so...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We all have those
An
fake
assistant
papers.
that came into the tower for...
Lizard Man
help
had to be
the case.
replaced.
You made us these great fake lawyer papers.
Oh, yeah, that
Kyle.
actually is like an excuse. So, like, you have to go deal with something else.
Or like I brought in a specialist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're a specialist, Hannah.
I mean, I am a specialist on Van in a way.
I forget what your lawyer name is. It's Christine or Christine or something?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, there we go.
Just
Thank
say insert lawyer name here.
Krista Jenkins.
Yes.
I don't remember Daniel Blaze.
Yeah, I don't know. That's...
Daniel Lizard Man Blaze.
No, I'm just Lizard Man.
Montgomery Head, though, is probably still the best one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Sheared Oscar's grown on me.
Uh-oh, the DM's gone. Riot.
Oh.
Oh.
While the DM's gone, we can kill Espresso.
Yeah.
Yeah! You
Beat 'em
can't
up.
roll saves!
Alright, DM, tell me if Espresso is not on the street in front of me. Alright. I roll a 12 and a 12 on my 2 dice.
No.
I think I just killed him.
Want to roll to help Caesar?
Oh no,
on my
I crit
help,
failed.
I got a 12 and a 12, so...
Okay, so anyway, what were you doing?
We killed
So
Espresso.
me and
Oh, I must have missed that.
Yeah, while you were gone, we rolled to see if he was just in front of us, and turns out it
He
worked.
was, yeah. We rolled
Right,
3
yeah,
100s in a
so-
row on the coincidence die.
So me and Jicky Boy in the map store, Caesar is running around, and Hannah and Van are going to that familiar police station.
Okay. Where are you? Wait, go over that again. All right. So who do we want to cover first? Well, let's just do the maps first, because that's
Alright.
easy. So we probably don't need to hop into voice 2 or anything.
Okay.
Alright.
So you guys walk up to Joe's maps. And he says, "Well, hello there, friends. Are you looking for a map? I have the finest maps in all of this marketplace."
Wow.
That's pretty impressive. I'm, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know, should we turn back? Like, we're dealing with, like, a superstar of this area. I'm a little overtaken.
Yeah, no. I bow.
I follow suit.
Well, he bows back.
Cool.
He says, "What can I do you for?"
We need a map.
"Well, you came to the right place."
Phew.
So, what kind of map do you got?
Well, we have all sorts of maps. I have maps both in color and in black and white. Of all the floors up through floor 10.
Do you sell them piecemeal, or is there like a group like discount?
Well, you buy them together. It's a map pack.
Oh, I
Ooh.
see.
I think we already have a map of floor 5, and that's the only one.
Well, 1 to 5.
No, yeah, you have 1 to 5.
Oh, okay.
Can
Gotta
we
collect
see,
them all.
Can we see it? Like, we don't need. I mean, well, no, just can we just see it? Both versions, both black and white and color.
Like a sample, I guess.
Sure, and he shows you the maps.
I start memorizing.
You're so mean.
Is there like a price written on anything?
Sure. The color maps are, let me see, 41 coins. And the black and white maps are 29 coins.
What advantage is there to having color maps? Is it just like with the legend, or
They're just in color. They're nicer. They got nice ink.
Probably a little bit easier to read, so if you're trying to find something in 5 seconds, you'll have a better shot at it.
Yeah, it is color coded. So, yeah.
Now, would you be willing to give us a little bit of a discount and bring it down to $7?
He says, he pauses for a second, then he says, "No."
All right. Are you open to bartering?
He says, "Well, what are you offering?"
What about the sweet antique knife that I put on the counter?
I display it with my hands.
You can roll a charisma influence negotiation check.
Can I use black market?
Not really.
All right, I'll just use influence. I'm gonna go ahead and use my luck. Worth, and that's an 11.
He says, "Well, I don't really deal in knives, but if you give me this knife, maybe I could give it to you for, maybe I'll give you a 15 coin discount, something like that."
Do you have money on you, Jakey boy?
Hey, I'm a poor boy. No.
This was a good plan.
Look, we're getting there.
I think I'm the only one in the party with money on me, and I'm running around.
I have 2 coins.
Wait, how much
Shush.
money do you have, Caesar?
I have like 90.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Something. Yeah. I had 200 when I started, and I spent it all very quickly upon entering the tower, or over half of it. Because
What?
We
I
need
got
to
scammed.
harass.
What if, in addition to $7 and this sweet knife,
Whoa.
I had this beautiful shark hat?
Oh no, not the shark hat.
No.
He says, "I don't know. I wouldn't want to take that away from you, sir."
Thank
I am
goodness.
that desperate.
Oh my gosh.
I
says-
say as I
This
lean
is
forward
so
on the counter.
And he says, "I can tell you are that desperate."
This is a boss battle.
Well, he says, "Wow, I'm certainly impressed by your offer, but I already have one at home, so I don't know what I do with
Do
it."
you have a sweet dreams jacket?
Amazing.
I turn around and I show it off.
He says, "Well, I mean, you seem to have a shark theme going on. You like sharks there, guys?"
We're willing to give away our shark branding for this map book.
He says, "Well, I'm afraid I can't really help you beyond what I've offered you. I just don't have... I already have too many sharks at home."
Dang. Do you have plain old silverware? And I take out my set of silverware.
I thought it was nice silverware.
Watch him say yes, or I'll take it. The offer.
So you're offering your silverware?
Yeah.
That's a good sign, guys.
I thought you offered that to, I thought you gave that to Espresso.
No, that was me, and it was random trophies and stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, you gave the random trophies and stuff. Yeah, that's right. He looks at it and he says, "Well, I guess something like this has some value. I'll tell you what. You give me the knife, you give me the silverware. I'll give you one of these black and white map sets. No charge."
Hey.
All right.
Hey,
Nice.
I'm good with that.
Yep.
We did it.
Black and white. I'm putting that in my inventory.
I
Black
am-
and white map.
Not sad to see my silverware go away. I won't lie.
Now go back to the market and sell it for 29 coins.
Is it all floors from 1 to 10 or just 6 to 10?
It's just 6 to 10.
All right.
I'm just
Did
happy
it.
we got the map.
Yeah. Some sacrifices need to be done.
Rest in peace, silverware.
Honestly, I'm really glad the jacket didn't work. I'm not giving this thing away. What are you talking about?
And hey, I kept my $7.
We can
I'm a
spend it
master
for later.
bargains-man.
I'm just glad that the Horcar would not let you sell the shark hat.
Also, your jacket was like 90 coins, so...
Yeah, it was pretty expensive.
It was. It was worth it, though.
Oh, yeah, mission accomplished.
All right.
We did it. Let's go.
Level
Wait,
up.
Espresso.
No, let's go wait, at our hotel room and wait for everyone to converge.
Do we want to wait for Caesar or not?
Well, we don't know where he went. He ran off, and he runs fast. Could be anywhere.
Okay. I mean, we could look at the map while they're doing that.
I mean, we need to wait in line 45 minutes or so anyways when we move between floors. We'll look at the map there.
Okay.
Multitasking.
Wait,
All right,
I thought
so
we were
who should
going
we
back
handle
to our
next?
5th floor. I thought we were on the 5th floor hotel anyway.
No, we're going back to
No,
the
you
fourth
were in
floor.
the 6th floor. Okay. No,
Well-
you're going back to the 5th floor, presumably.
Yeah, right. That's
Okay,
what I-
okay.
That's what I meant.
All right. So who is next?
I decided it was Caesar.
Alright. I'm running around mostly at random, looking to see if I can spot water bottle sellers.
Oh, you're walking around looking for water sellers? There's some people selling bottled water.
Alright.
So is it like confirmed that they're selling it on this floor, or?
Well, I'll be honest, I thought we'd already gone down to the 5th floor when I said that, but
Oh, are you going to go to the 5th floor one then? That's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, when I run into one, I approach and I say, "Hey, where do you get that water from anyway?"
He says, well, I mean, we bottle it from the finest mountain springs.
No, but seriously.
Oh, yes, we import this from the finest mountains of Yoshi Island. It comes at great expense, but I assure you that the expense is worth it.
So you're not affiliated with that charity that brings water down from the higher floors?
Well, while we donate to a number of charities, obviously, and we're quite generous at that, we do not particularly affiliate with that particular charity, I'm sorry.
Okay, never mind. I'll see you. And I take off looking for another
He
one.
says, but sir, wouldn't you like some fresh water? It's a hot day today.
Is it hot?
Bottled from the finest mountains of Yoshi Island.
No, I do not trust that water for 1 second. How much does it cost?
He says, well, for you, sir, and you alone, 8 coins.
I take off without another word.
He glares at you.
Alright. I
Next.
rinse and repeat until I find somebody who says they're associated with that charity. Or if I
No
don't,
one
then...
says that they're associated with the charity.
Alright. Then, yeah, that's my time until I go back to meet up at the hotel.
You spend 3 months.
Right, time to fail horribly at the police station.
I'm excited.
One sec. One sec.
She's noting down in her notes that water bottle salesman I snubbed poisoned me with a dart.
I mean, that's what you get when you continually do bad first impressions with people.
Hey, I made it
Caesar's first
perfectly-
impression to you was particularly kind of amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think Caesar has a problem with first impressions. He has a problem with impressions in general.
I forget, what was he doing before becoming a Mushroom Kingdom police officer?
He was kind of a ne'er-do-well street hooligan, kind of, who started to clean up his act. So
In
he
the
was
most
like a
extreme
petty...
way possible.
Yep, he was like a petty thief, and I think, like, it was a long... Maybe he was doing some other odd jobs before cleaning up his act enough to join the police or something. I don't know.
I feel like that's similar to a lot of our backgrounds, by sheer coincidence. Like, not the exact same kind of activity, but some flavor of being, like, not being the most honest kind of living.
Right.
What was Hannah doing before joining the team?
I have no idea.
She was selling pea balloons.
I was about to make that joke. Stop reading my secret documents, man.
Are pea balloons like some kind of classified drug?
Yes.
Alright, so people going to the police station, go ahead and hop in voice 2. Alright, so you approach the police station. The cops look sad.
Okay, so Hannah, the police commissioner kind of really doesn't like me, so
Hannah says, imagine that!
so you this might fall on you, no pressure or anything.
What do you want me to say? Just like, can we get papers on the? Do I want to say espresso?
Well, we'll describe him. We'll say that we that he's responsible for the cops that got killed. Hopefully that will be enough, but I don't know.
Okay. I say that.
Oh,
Well, as you approach, the person at the desk says, "Alright, what do you want now?"
Commissioner Free?
If you must, but I warn you, he's not in a good mood.
Yeah, I can imagine. My condolences.
Says, "Alright, go ahead," and he directs you back towards the commissioner.
Okay. We go.
You open the door. The commissioner looks at both of you and he says, "I certainly hope you found your guilty client."
Look,
We're working on it.
yeah, Commission.
So you admit he's guilty then. Good.
No, look, there's been a development, as I'm sure you're aware. I get up closer to him and whisper, "Look, we have a strong suspicion that someone in the police department is gallivanting around as the Purple Dawn, and is the one who killed all your officers."
He sighs. He says, "This again. When you have him, come back. Just go away."
Look, we need...
The Purple Dawn wouldn't have escaped if he wasn't guilty.
Look, we just need some information on an individual, like his file. It would help tremendously.
And who is this?
We don't know his real name, but he's a yellow bean person. There can't be that many of them around here.
Do you have any more information than yellow bean person?
He wears a red cape, goes by Express.
So you mean espresso?
Yeah,
What about him?
he's a cop. Did you know this?
Well, yeah.
You failed to tell me that when he said that he was a passerby that just took photos.
It must have slipped my mind.
You can see if he's lying.
Alright, go ahead and roll charisma perception.
13. I'll not use the bracelet.
He's lying.
Of course he is. Great.
And he seems annoyed.
Commissioner, you're asking... It's hindering my case if you just straight up lie to me about information.
What? Prove it.
You know who this guy is, don't you?
Espresso?
Yeah.
Of course.
So perhaps you could give me his police file.
That's above my pay grade. He works way above my head.
Ah, I see. So, who would I have to speak to get it?
He says, "I don't know. Probably the commissioner on one of the upper floors."
Are they go on an adventure?
Look, I don't suppose you could call ahead and try and get it for me.
No, I don't suppose that I could.
Look, Commissioner, I get it. You don't...
I don't even have the number for the floors that you would need to contact.
Look,
We're talking top floors here.
Commissioner, I know you don't like me, and a lot of shit's been going on recently.
Oh, how did you get that impression?
I know a lot of shit's been going on, but if there's corruption in the police force, wouldn't you want to, get on that before more of your men die for no reason?
The Purple Dawn killed them, is what I've heard. So yes, I want to catch him and punish him with the appropriate rules of justice, of course.
Very well, and for us to catch him, I'm going to need his file.
Well then, I certainly hope you're friends with Wendy Koopa.
Wendy, huh? She would
Yep.
have access?
She manages the tower, so sure, go. Get an audience with the princess herself. Go, have a great time.
I know you're being facetious.
She's
but-
famous for meeting with lower class people like yourself. She loves shark hats too. So, this is famous for her.
I think we have everything we need here.
Oh, I think so too. Don't come back unless you know where your client is.
Of course. Thanks for being helpful, Commissioner.
We aim to serve.
I leave.
I trail behind him.
Alright, so you guys are meeting back up in the floor 5 hotel, presumably?
Yeah.
So how did it go now that everyone's here?
Yeah.
Well, I
Need to find Wendy Koopa, apparently.
yeah, the guy doesn't have clearance to get any information on Espresso. He knows he's a cop. He lied about not knowing that he's a cop. But yeah, if we can get in contact with Wendy, she can tell us about him.
Oh, just Wendy now.
Yeah, all we need to do is find Wendy Koopa.
Yeah, but remember the league head that we need to kill at some point? That person knows Wendy, so.
Yeah, but she hangs out at the top of the tower.
And in sewers.
I forgot the sewers part.
And I swore I heard what I think her voice sounds like at Expressive's house.
So what are we doing now then? What's the next step?
Well, if we want to go
I don't know.
if we want to go the Wendy Cooper route, we have access to floor 10 now, which is where quote unquote Coriander, a drug dealer who knows Gomer, who knows Wendy.
Well, we have a map.
I mean,
Yeah.
that heading up to floor 10 now feels basically like ignoring the Expressive situation for now and moving on.
It's just a roundabout way of dealing with it, though.
It would take you almost all day to get to floor 10 and get back down.
Like, there's got to be an easier way to just run into this guy.
I mean, do we want to contact my dude?
Might be the best option at this point.
Because I'm struggling to think of anything other than that or floor 10 stuff.
Or waiting at Expressive's house.
Yeah, or the suicide option, yeah.
I haven't died
Alright,
yet,
you know
so
what?
it's okay.
I mean, look, it's just a call. Let's see what he wants. There's nothing to lose.
Or if he's even in a position to help. Because I literally
Yeah.
don't know what's going on with him. They didn't tell me.
That's a good point. If we know he's dead or something, we won't lose any more time thinking about it. So yeah, just give him a call. We'll see what comes from that.
Maybe give him a phone number.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wait, so are we doing this through telepathy?
No, because then he couldn't talk back.
Yeah, that's what I was... No, I was going to say, would it work with Xerus? Because he's got the weird...
Oh,
thing.
right.
Mm.
Shit.
Can you can't just contact him normally?
I tried to, I can't contact him directly, and the people that I phoned up said that he was in danger, and that they were in danger if they kept...
I mean, I can send to you. I don't know if you're able to use me, right? Do you... So let's say you just told me what to tell him. How do you think he would react to a voice that he doesn't know, that knows you?
Well, I mean, that there is, a code word I know when I contact him by phone. I could give you that.
Okay. That's basically what I would ask you, is to just tell me exactly what to say, and I'll say it exactly as you tell me.
Alright, but that's...
You can even do that in the bathroom or something if you don't want to make sure no one's listening.
Hell yeah, let's go in the bathroom.
I have nothing to get out of knowing this code word, but I want to listen in anyways if we do this.
What was the character limit?
50 words.
Alright.
Can you even contact him, though, since you haven't met him? Or...
Yes, and also, if it...
Yeah, okay, yeah, now I'm wondering. If you touch me, but I send the message, do I...
I'm just assuming if you try to use Van, it won't work at all, no matter what you're trying to do.
Yeah, because I don't know them. You can use me as a transmitter. Okay, you know what? You're gonna have to send a message. because I don't know him.
Yeah.
I can't contact him. So
Hopefully, if it doesn't work, it doesn't waste it.
or we're aware in some way, but it's our best shot.
Yeah, that's...
So the good news is you don't need to say any password or anything out loud then. This is all gonna go through your mind.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so how does this work? Do I touch your head or something?
No, we hold hands.
Oh, okay.
Hot.
I don't know, this is getting pretty spicy.
I beat you to the joke. Ha.
Just trust me, Van. Don't worry.
Okay.
I start writing fanfiction.
But yeah,
You sit there watching them do it as you write.
Exactly.
yeah, we hold hands and concentrate on the person and the message.
Alright, so who are you contacting?
I'm gonna try and contact Victor, assuming it works.
Okay. Send me your message. Okay. So, fun thing happens.
Oh dear.
And when you send that message, it is sent,
Okay.
but, Rezko,
Mm-hmm.
you take
Oh no.
a total of 10 wounds in the process.
Jesus.
Whoa!
Wow.
I hope he passes out.
Boy, just
How-
burst into blood.
So, out
You
of
feel yourself burning as Van activates your power, and it feels extremely draining.
does it manifest physically in any way?
Yep, you see dark lines creeping out from Van.
Do any of us see this?
Yeah, it's quite obvious.
I breathe
my
heavily,
Wait,
and
he's
I
killing
look
Van.
at Van in a very worried way.
Oh, Jesus, Rezka, sorry, I didn't know that would happen.
It's me
I get-
neither, to be fair.
I get
But
really
the
close
message
to
is
Van.
sent.
Okay.
I
Well,
get
yeah,
really close
well-
to Van. I knew you were trying to kill him this whole time.
Message got out. That's what. It's okay. We got a flower. I'm still good. Whew.
Oh, right, because you can't send messages to Van. Your powers are, like, really hostile to his
Yeah.
voidness.
Void just does not like whatever. Like me and his. My divine thing and his void things just do not like each
I mean,
other.
Void doesn't like any of the gods. That's kind of the point.
That's true. It's like it's like an anti-magic. So
And maybe
yeah.
it hates you even more because you're like you're a temporarily undone void thing.
Yeah, I just think it's too early instead of the flower in the day.
I mean, might as well.
I'm convinced.
You got
There
10
we go.
wounds.
I healed for 13, so basically it cost us the flower for today. When you sleep, do you heal stun?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, it depends on how long you sleep, but in most instances, yeah.
Okay, because I had stun
Technically
there.
speaking, if you have lots of stun, then
Well,
you might not.
I had 4 stun.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
All right. So we'll know what to expect next time this happens. Oy, wow.
Oh, so yeah, I gave him our hotel's phone number so he can get back to us. If he can.
Right. So did you give him like a time limit?
No.
See you in 10
Alright.
years.
Well, I guess, shoot, that... How long are we willing to wait here?
I mean, I did kind of I gave a sense of urgency, if that helps.
So considering all we've did, at what time of the day are we now, roughly?
Afternoon, evening. 4 or 5, something like that.
Do we give it the night?
Yeah, let's give it the night. Let things recharge, and then in the morning we go with my plan of trying to hit him at his house.
Suicide.
I got a deck of
Alright.
cards to play
Let's all
with.
this
gamers.
Pessimism. What's with all this pessimism? We can take him.
I mean,
Exactly.
I'm sure we can, but waiting at his house seems bad to me.
Well, we can hide in his house and ambush him when he comes.
Oh yeah, because we're all great at hiding.
We're good enough. It's
I
not
mean,
that hard to hide.
some of us could hide in the house, and others wait outside the house to flank him.
True.
Who's got the cloak right now?
Oh yeah, I still have the cloak.
Okay.
which is good because I'm actually terrible at hiding. I won't admit it, but
Man, the whole day, all we got is a map and got
All
a phone
we
call
got.
done.
So yeah, so you guys are just gonna wait around until you get a call or something?
Yeah.
until we get a
All right.
call or until the next morning, whichever happens first.
Several hours pass, and then the phone rings.
Oh,
I pick it up.
All right, let's hop in voice 2.
I try and listen in. I assume other people do too.
Me too.
All right, go ahead and roll your checks. Alertness, perception, hearing.
I'm totally doing it.
sounds late. I think I'm gonna be going to bed.
Hey, tab load, please.
7.
10.
All right, 10, 7, anyone else?
I'm clicking on the tab and it's not going. Okay, there we go. 8.
Nope, none of you here.
Great.
Let's hop in voice 2.
Curses foiled again.
So, you don't hear, when you pick up, you don't hear anything on the other side at first, and then you begin hearing this heavy breathing.
Victor, is that you?
You hear a very hushed voice that says, yeah, I can't talk.
What the heck?
Look, things are going wrong.
I got the impression. What's happening?
Look, man, I made a deal, alright?
Oh?
I thought that me, my family, he promised us things, and I thought things would go better, but I made a deal.
Who did you make a deal with, Victor?
I can't say his name. If I say his name, he'll know where I am.
Oh. Okay. He doesn't have to be a yellow bean guy, does he?
You know that he is. I don't even need to tell you this.
Alright. Okay, so... That's interesting, we didn't know about that aspect of his powers.
Look, just never make a deal with him. Things don't work out.
Okay.
Look, whatever happens between us in future, I'm sorry in advance. And then he hangs up.
Wow, I don't like the sound of that at all.
Alright,
Let's go back.
let's hop back.
You know, like we all represent different people. We can all give you our arguments,
Are
and
you trying to recruit Hannah into a godhood?
look, she's close with like two, like no, she's close with the person with the zebras, person with the divine, the person with the void, the person with stone mine. Like she can just shop around and try whatever fits her best.
Okay, so, that didn't go well.
Oh.
Does it turn out that he really did hire Espresso?
No, okay, oh shit, don't say his name. Stop saying his name.
Oh.
Got it.
Apparently, if you say his name, he knows where you are.
Okay, so from now on, we call him the Bean Man. All right,
But that wasn't his real name.
the Bean Man.
I guess pseudonyms work as well, I don't know, but...
Okay.
Okay, so...
He who shall not be named.
Victor made an ill-advised deal with him.
Hmm.
And from the way he was speaking, he might not help us. He might do the opposite thing. So,
That's excellent.
So what degree of might are we talking about here?
well, he apologized to me, and that scares the shit out of me. So, that degree.
All right. So
Hey, we might have a chance at a fight now.
follow-up question:
Mm.
what can we expect from Victor?
Oh, death?
Through what mean?
Are we allowed to say his name, by the way?
Yeah, you could say Victor. I mean, last time I checked, he used, like, knives and guns. And he's very good with them.
Okay.
You have time stop and weather, it's fine.
Mm.
Yeah, we got literal magic and power of forces unknown.
I mean, at the very
Man.
least, we gleaned a bit more of how his powers work, so I guess it wasn't completely wasted.
No, we know not to mention Mr. Bean Face's name.
Yeah.
That's actually some good information we got.
I'm kind of wondering, like, what would happen now. Like, would he just notice suddenly we stop, like, emitting signals or something? And get suspicious?
I mean, if he gets suspicious, he might come for us.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Does a
But I mean,
recording of our
memories.
voice count?
I don't know, but I probably wouldn't chance it.
No, we can
that's
make a
like a
recording and have
ping.
that play
Yeah.
somewhere else repeatedly.
Oh.
Well, he would probably think it's a
Although-
trap.
And like, is it just like I don't? I'm assuming you don't know if it's like just a ping or if he knows like the sentence it's set in.
I don't know.
But I mean, he can just, like, attack you from knowing where you are. So if there's just, like, some thing that's just saying his name over and over, he just blow it up.
Yeah, like there's something to be said about just saturating the airwaves, making it useless.
Just start handing out people flyers, just like, say espresso every day.
You just said his name.
Doesn't
Well, that was
count.
out of
It's
character.
What if you say the actual word of espresso?
Well, that's with an S, not with an X, so I guess it's fine.
Okay, it's what?
Let's call
This
it
opens up a
espresso.
weird floodgate. Like, what if you just have a weird accent? Does it trigger?
Well, I think it's time for Plan C for Caesar.
Oh dear.